Good morning, everybody. John Panic with the Mojave Valley Daily News. This is your daily dose for Monday, March 29th. It's our Makeup Monday. It's brought to you by the TriState Radiology Center in Fort Mojave, Arizona. The TriState Radiology Center is the River City's premier independent imaging facility, offering both digital X-ray and open MRI services. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. And remember, at TriState Radiology Center, your image means the world to us. All right, a couple things. First of all, it's Vietnam Veterans Memorial Day. It's a city holiday. It was started back in 2008 by Jack Hakam, by Mayor Hakam and the City Council. It's also our Makeup Monday. And it's also, we'd like to welcome Jeff back. Jeff has been on vacation for a week.
Thank you.
Did you have a good vacation, Jeff?
I did. I had a very good vacation. It feels good to be back to work, though.
Well, we're glad to have you back. Jeff got a new vehicle, bought it for himself for his birthday, which was also during his vacation. So did you have a good birthday, too? I
had a great birthday. I had a great birthday present. And like I said, I'm just glad to be back at work.
Well, we're glad to have you, for sure.
Thank you.
All right, so let's start with our recap of yesterday's paper. I just talked real quick about it being Vietnam Veterans Day. They're having a couple of things going on in the community. Our top story is down at the VFW down on Marble Canyon Road, just down the street from us. They're going to have a ceremony. It starts here in about an hour, a little bit over an hour at 8:45. Begins with a flag raising ceremony. Then it'll be followed by a quick proclamation from our mayor, Mayor Tom Brady. And then after that, the VFW will serve a free breakfast to all Vietnam veterans. So we got some nice quotes in here from the mayor about the day. Also thanking Mayor Hakam for getting this started. If you don't know this, back in 2008 when they did this, we were the first city in the States to have a Vietnam Veterans Day. So thank you, Mayor Hakam, and be sure to thank your Vietnam veterans. My father is a Vietnam veteran, and it was very, let's just say the Vietnam vets weren't welcome back the way that our troops are welcome back now. So, and we'll leave it at that. All right, our next story here, natural leadership. You see we got a nice picture there of Hannah Burgess. I think Jeff's bringing that up as well. Got a nice long story here from Jim Luxick, our sports editor, about Hannah Burgess, 3.8 student, participates in several different beach volleyball, basketball, and volleyball. Volleyball, beach volleyball, and basketball. Seems to be a star on all three. Talked to a couple of her coaches, along with Amanda Amon, the AD over at Mojave High School, about her leadership, her goals, all that kind of things. She's kind of the epitome of what a student athlete is to be. The Burgesses, Corey Burgess and Kelly Burgess and Logan Burgess, the whole family there is very involved in the school and in sports and in the community as well. So very nice story on Hannah Burgess. Vaccination clinic set for Wednesday. There's going to be a vaccination clinic this Wednesday at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. It's sponsored by the Mojave County Department of Health and Albertsons Safeway. There's 180 doses of the Moderna vaccine, along with about 600 of the single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine. So if you want to book your appointment, your best bet is to go to the mojavecounty.us website. I could give you the actual link, but it's very long and very complicated, so your best bet is to either go to our website or go to the mojavecounty.us website. A couple more things I want to touch on over in Sunday's paper. We have a lighthearted race brings serious message. We had three doctors, Dr. Tryman, Dr. Ronaldo Gordon, and Dr. Nathan Weaver. Are you sure I wasn't the one on vacation?
It's okay.
Dr.
It's
Nathan
Monday.
Weaver, yeah, right? They did a Tour de Warm Sea. These three doctors did a bicycle race on bikes that were extraordinarily too small for them around the Warm Sea parking lot there. I believe that Dr. Gordon won. But the whole idea was to bring awareness to them needing helmets to the trauma center and how important bicycle safety is. So very nice article there. And then we also have some pictures here from the Morning Kiwanis, the third Kiwanis Kids Expo. It looks like it was a good time out there. Mike Boyd, our editor, was out there. Mike, was it a pretty good crowd out there of kids?
I was out there during the first hour, and for the first hour, since it was still a little chilly, I thought it was a great crowd. I'm sure that lots of folks headed out a little later on after it warmed up. So,
yeah,
nice event. I enjoyed my time out there.
Yeah, so it was. Congratulations to the Morning Kiwanis. I know that they started this a few years ago, and the whole idea was just kind of bring awareness to everyone about all the things there are for kids to do out there. So. All right, let's get to today's paper. The first thing we want to talk about, Jeff's got some pictures of people out and enjoying the beautiful weather. It was a wonderful day yesterday, upper 80s, very much upper 80s, close to 90 probably. People enjoying the spring weather down at Rotary Park. You've got somebody out there walking their dog and kids on scooters. It was a great time to be out there and enjoy Rotary Park, all of our parks really, and we'll get to weather in a little bit, but today's supposed to be pretty similar to that as well.
You know how to skateboard, John?
Of course I know how to skateboard.
I'm going to take you to skate park then. We're going to try that out.
Okay, knowing how and being good at it.
Okay.
And, I know how to ride a bicycle too.
Well, you said you know how, so we're going to do that. I'm going to video it. You guys will. Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Let's see. You're going to have to clear a wheelchair ramp in here for me to get in if I get out there and skateboard these days. I'm in that broken hip category now, Jeff. All right. MCC expands on-campus services. This is our top story for today. Mojave Community College has lessened some of the restrictions at their campus, so they got about 24 employees back on campus now, specifically to assist students and the public with a variety of services, starting with free college applications, enrolling in classes, providing financial aid information, offering assistance with any of the college virtual portals for students. They're getting ready to start their spring semester, for the summer semester. The enrollment for those classes opens today. And then fall semester enrollment starts on April 19th. So you can go down there and meet with them. They're open Monday through Friday from 10 to 4. That's in Building 200. They also have summer class schedules can be viewed online in the course search section of My Mojave at mojave.edu. You can go to their website as well. So take a look at that. In our breaking news, the breaking news is brought to you by New Image Primary Care. Now scheduling appointments within 7 days. Call them for an appointment. We have Bullhead City burglary suspect indicted. This is Ian Michael Glaze, 41. He was charged third-degree burglary and second-degree burglary. He will be arraigned April 1st, which is Thursday, and his case will be heard before Billy Sipe. This is a guy, man. I'm telling you.
Another bad guy?
Another bad guy.
Mike, what do you think about these bad guys?
I think we need fewer bad guys.
Fewer bad guys, I agree.
Would be a good thing. Right. So he was they caught on video on August 6th climbing a fence in the 1600 block of Yale Drive, trying to enter a storage shed, allegedly. He was also arrested for criminal trespass at the same time and at another home on Dean Drive on September 18th. So he's been charged with these two charges. Now, this is his history. He was arrested in June of 2011 for second-degree burglary, unlawful flight, aggravated assault, and sentenced to 8 years in prison. He returned in February He was also sentenced in March of 2001 to 2 years for aggravated assault and burglary. Are you sensing a pattern here, anybody?
I am. How about you?
He was also sentenced in June of 2003 for 2 years in prison for unlawful flight, and he was sentenced in 2006 to 5 years for a trafficking charge. So now he's got 2 new charges to add to his resume. And speaking of a resume, we have our old friend Jennifer Marie Morris. She is the individual that a month or so ago was charged with trying to stab her boyfriend in the neck with a knife. Not trying to, she did allegedly. Well, now she's pled guilty now. So she stabbed her boyfriend in the neck with a butcher knife during a domestic dispute. So she pled guilty to aggravated assault. She was originally charged with attempted first-degree murder, but that was dismissed as part of the plea agreement. So she will be sentenced to, per the plea agreement, anywhere from 3 1/4 to 6.5 years. Now, at the same time, she also admitted to violating probation of her DUI charge. She had a DUI charge that she was out on probation for. She can get anywhere up to from 4 months up to 2 years for violating her probation. So you add those together, she could get up to 8.5 years when she is sentenced April 26th. So we will see what happens with her.
She is a bad girl.
Yeah, we had the bad boy.
And
now we have the bad girl.
That's right.
So, all right, on to sports. Sports is brought to you by Mike Lewick at Desert Time Realty. Call Mike today for the service you deserve and the people you trust when buying or selling your home. Top story, rain swamps Bristol dirt track, NASCAR to try again Monday. So NASCAR is going to try again today. What happened is out there in Tennessee, in Bristol, they had 2.5 inches of rain. It turned it from a dirt track to a muddy track. So they decided to hold off at least till today. They're going to give it a shot today at 4 o'clock their time. It was their first Cup Series race on dirt since 1970, but that got called. So we'll see what happens. We got also an update here on the NCAA tournaments, not just the men's, but also the women's tournament. So we got our final 8, or our Elite 8. You got Gonzaga beat Creighton, Michigan over Florida State, UCLA over Alabama, and USC over Oregon. Those were the finals from yesterday. So here is our final, our Elite 8. Today at 7:15, these are all Eastern times. Oregon State, number 12 seed, takes on Houston. Houston's been playing really well. This should be a good one at 9:57 Eastern. It's kind of a weird time, but okay. Arkansas, the number 3 seed, who's been playing great, is taking on Baylor, who I think is the favorite right now of everyone left to win the whole thing. So that'll be fun. And then tomorrow at 7:15, you have number 6 USC taking on probably the other favorite, Gonzaga. They're 1 seed. And then at 9:57, UCLA is taking on Michigan, the number 1 seed. So UCLA is 11 seed, Michigan's a 1 seed. So we got 3 1 seeds left. And at the beginning of this thing, I was so happy because I'm a Big Ten guy, and we had like 8 teams in the Big Ten. And after day 1, I think we had like 4 left. And after day 2, I think Michigan was the only one left. So Michigan, you're our last hope. Let's go. On the women's side, they're also down to their Elite 8. The U of A women's got 31 points from Ari McDonald and made history by being beating Texas A&M 74-59 to advance to the Elite 8 for the first time ever. So congratulations to U of A. They will be taking on, they're a number 3 seed. They're going to be taking on Indiana tonight at 9 o'clock. That's after number 1 UConn faces number 2 Baylor. So Baylor is in the Elite 8 on both the men's and women's. Tomorrow night, number 6 Texas takes on number 1 South Carolina, and number 2 Louisville takes on number 1 Stanford. So we are down to the nitty-gritty on both the men's and the women's. So a lot of good basketball today and tomorrow. All right, finally, we have weather. Weather's brought to you by Living Waters Hospice, your hometown hospice. Together we can make a difference. You know, beautiful day yesterday. It is supposed to be the same thing today. The high yesterday was supposed to hit 89. I'm sure that we hit 90. Today it's supposed to be a high around 91. So pretty much identical to yesterday. We're going to start to get a little bit breezy later on today. And then in this evening, gusts. Then it cools off tomorrow, 78 with winds again. Oh, I mean, not winds.
I knew you were going to say it.
Sorry. It says it right there in the paper.
I know,
How can
but
I
you're not supposed to say it.
Breezy. It's going to be a little bit more breezy tomorrow. Wind breezes 15 to 25 miles an hour. And then it heats up again. You see there by Friday, high around 95.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Get ready, guys.
Yeah.
Get your flip-flops and your shorts and your tank tops out.
This is that weather where it's hot outside and I want to get in the pool, but it hasn't been hot enough, long enough for the pool water to be warm enough. So it's kind of a struggle for me. I mean, the struggle's real, Jeff.
I know. It's been real for a long time.
It's tough. It's a tough place to be.
All right.
All right. That is it for today. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I hope everyone has a great week. Get out and enjoy the weather. Remember, this is brought to you by the TriState Radiology Center. TriState Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide-open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll see you here tomorrow for Tuesday.
Thank you. You almost... It's Taco Tuesday, but we don't have a sponsor. We're looking for one. If you got tacos, talk to us.
Yes, give us a call.
Give us a call because we can definitely hook you up.
We'll see you, everyone.
Bye-bye.